So this is a Frank Sinatra record. So look at this model. Now getting the stand, I broke the original, and this is a 1953. They call that Michigan maple. You know, could easily be $250,000.
Hey everyone, I'm Katie Darrell, and we are with Bruce Kulick, former KISS member, hell yeah, and current member of Grand Funk Railroad. How are you, Bruce?
Great, Katie. Thanks for having me. This is exciting, connecting with people from our homes.
Bruce, we have a game. It's called Rock and Tell. It's rock and roll, show and tell, and I would love to see some stuff that you have around your house that you've collected over the years so that we can kind of geek out.
All right, let's start. I think we should start maybe chronologically, okay? In a sense, and I think all young teenagers are Star Trek fans growing up in the 60s, right? And I was obsessed with Star Trek. I still love sci-fi and Star Wars, all that. So how about me building the Star Trek Enterprise? And I mean the original one, not the later series, okay? So look at this model, and I actually built this. How it survived all the years, you could tell the antenna thing in the front is looking a little weak, holding, you know, hanging down a little bit. It's dusty as hell, and I can't really get that dirt off. It's changed color quite a bit. These models, as they call them, come in a box. Lots of glue. I was probably getting high from it without knowing it. And then the little decals, which are really wearing off there, you know. All my friends freak over this because I don't think they've seen one, but...
Do you remember how many man hours it took for you to build that?
I don't, but I know my dad, God bless him, helped me. You know, you get those little model paint things.
Oh, yeah.
But it does take a lot of time. It does, you know, and I did really enjoy building that, and I'm just so glad it didn't get trashed or lost or something happened to it. So, and I got to tell you,
things actually survive over the years.
Oh yeah, especially
Purge accidentally.
Knowing I probably made it in the late 60s. You know, the show went away, unfortunately, but it was still so huge and a big part of my life. And then, so maybe by 70 it was built, or 69 even. And then in my office downstairs, I keep it up on top of the bureau, and I realized it's kind of goofy with just a gray wall behind it. So I bought like a space, you know, poster that I could put behind it, so it looks like it's flying through my office. Next thing is, you know, everyone knows I love music. Now, you know, I grew up with the British invasion, so I can talk all day long about the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and The Who and Jimi Hendrix and all that. But I really always had an affection for other kinds of music, like jazz and the Great American Songbook, which would be more like people like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. and stuff like that. Love all that. So when Lisa and I got engaged, I know I wanted to get her a gift that would be like kind of Rat Pack. She loves Dean, I love Frank. We get along, you know what I mean? They get along, right?
Yeah.
You know, them performing together. So this is a Frank Sinatra record, you know, arranged by Nelson Riddle, called Days of Wine and Roses, Moon River, and things like that. So Academy Award songs. I think it came out in like 68. But we have Frank's signature is right there. All the members of the Rat Pack are there. Sammy's in red, yeah, and then Dean Martin is right below Frank. It's probably, you know, it's really, really, it was authenticated too.
What is item number 3?
All right, well, obviously being you know, a musician and a guitar player known for playing guitar, I should show like probably my desert island guitar, as they call it, okay, even though that's torture for me because, you know, there's so many I love. But this is a beautiful Les Paul, okay? Now, the people out there that are very astute on instruments recognize the flame top, but it's not in the middle. And this is a 1953. So back in 53, they were all gold, actually. They were gold top, okay? But what many guitarists do is, this is the same wood, the magic wood that Gibson was known for. Like you see the great flame, they call that Michigan maple. You know, they strip it and they refinish it. So most of this, it's been reworked, or as the guitar people call it, converted, okay, to be like a 59 Les Paul. The 59 Les Pauls with a flame like this, you know, could easily be $250,000, 300,000, 400,000. They're insane. These don't go for anywhere near that kind of money, nothing like that. But think about the craftsmanship, the wood chosen, mojo, shall I call it, is all here.
Have you used this to record anything, or is this just a favorite?
No, I've recorded quite a bit of Kiss stuff with it, and it's had not a Rode guitar. Never take it to the gigs, you know what I mean? Because that's always, that's dangerous almost, you know what I mean, to do that. It was refretted, but let's say the rhythm guitar is on Forever is on this, okay? Revenge, there's guitar work where I'm featured in the Car Jam, the song dedicated to Eric Carr, where I'm playing some leads in the beginning and the end. This guitar, and many, many others, quite a bit on my solo records. Really, a lot of sessions I've done with it. Just a beautiful instrument. And it always feels like my friend when I hold it. So I do love this guitar. And I tormented myself over it because I know, most people know me from Kiss, and even though it has a little Kiss-tery to it, it's not like the yellow banana ESP guitar that I'm holding on the back of Crazy Nights, or one that's in a video, you know what I mean? Like a big red Gibson that I have. So, but if I'm going to geek out over one, I got to geek out on it.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Really, I really.
All right, no problem.
Hey there, thanks for watching AXS TV. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all the good stuff. And make sure you leave a comment below. I don't know, just let us know what your favorite AXS TV show is, or who your favorite bands are, and what artists you're into, or just say hi, man. I'd like to be told hi. We love hearing from you. That's the point, all right? Keep it coming.